Welcome back, guys. Today's vid is very simple. We're on our way to a fruit market. We're going to buy something called durian and then we're going to eat it. Now, this is what durian looks like in its raw state. Rather like kind of two spiky armadillos welded together. There's quite a few other facts you need to be aware of. The smell is supposed to be the main thing that puts people off. It kind of smells a bit like a, let me see, kind of like a corpse's crotch in the middle of a heat wave. For that reason, it's banned from a lot of hotel rooms, public areas and public transport. You can normally tell if a place sells it because the smell kind of lingers for about a 100-yard radius, so you normally know if it's there. There is a very, how would I describe it, quite a serious implication of drinking alcohol too soon before or after. I had a beer last night at around midnight, and it's probably going to be around 2 PM this afternoon by the time I get to sit down and eat it, so that probably should be fine. But the reason being is it's somehow the alcohol reacts with the sulphur that the fruit gives out and can give you pain so bad like that you'll wish you were dead. Some people say you can die from it. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I'll have to do a bit more research on that. It is quite expensive as well. How that translates to actual baht, I'm not sure, but I've got 300 baht, so let's hope that's enough. So anyway, let's get down to this market, or dalad, and see if we can find this beast. Right, so we've arrived at the market, and it's low season, of course, so obviously it's not quite firing on all four cylinders as it usually is. We're locked and loaded with 300 baht, and if it costs any more than that, then I'm Donald Ducked. But anyway, from memory, all the fruit stalls are over this way, so that'll be a good place to start. Let's head up there, and obviously if we get some kind of pungent smell, we know we're on the right tracks. Bingo, fruit. Let's go and have a look around here. Now I believe this is the critter over here, this porcupine looking beast. God knows how much they are, but let's see if we can negotiate one. Sorry, Carl. Durian tao rau mai. Durian tao rau mai. Sorry, buy durian, how much money?
1 kilo 200 baht.
1 kilo 200. Okay, can try.
เขาพูดภาษาไทยก็ไม่เข้าใจภาษาไทยพูดอะไรวะ
That's going to be more, isn't it?
เดี๋ยวนะ
360. Oh.
350
You have one for 300 baht? Only have 300.
300
Smaller? Or they all the same? It's the same, isn't it?
No have a small size.
I think he's checking to see how full they feel. I think they're going to be all the same.
No have a.
No have, no.
Yeah.
Okay, back nung by ATMs.
Okay,
right?
okay.
That's a bit of an arse. The cheapest one you can find is 360 baht. The 200 baht a kilo, and everything was kind of between, well, just below 2 kilos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to go home, rifle through my small change and see if I can cobble 60 baht together. And if I use my credit card, it's going to cost me about a fiver to draw a tenner out. Or if I draw like 100 out, it's going to cost me 220 to draw that out. So I'm really not keen on doing that. It sounds a bit tight, but you've got to keep these things considered, haven't you? So anyway, let's nip back home and see if we can cash the coppers up and make up the difference. Okay, I've been back and armed myself with another 80 baht, roughly, of shrapnel. And I've also located another slightly smaller market, but much more focused on fruit and veg. So let's see if we can lock a deal down here. Somebody can't. Me durian, mate.
Durian ไม่มีครับ
My me.
บอกว่าในกิจกรรมด้วยไม่ทราบอะไร
No durian there. Let's, I think we might have to go back and see our guy before, but... Ah, there's some here, look. Here we go. Small. Yeah, that's the beast. These look about the same size, don't they? Except the price is the same. Somebody can't... durian, man. 1 kilo เท่าไรไหม
150 1กิโล
150
yes
150
150
okay, you can weigh one for me?
yes
Small one, yeah?
no
Small cherry.
yes
Yeah, that looks okay.
yes พอ ready อ่ะ keep ready
Ready, yeah. อร่อยมาก
อร่อย
Yeah? มากินที่แล้ว
ช่างดูเขาจะไปให้แฟนเขาเราบอกเขา150
2 โล 4 จุด 150
Okay, no problem. 360.
You want that?
No, I can do.
โอเค
Yeah. มากินที่แล้ว ที่นุ่งกิน Okay, so here we have our durian. And actually we did get a slightly better deal. When I spoke to that guy, it was 150 baht for a kilo, not 200. So it was slightly bigger, just under 2 kilos, but I actually got it for 360 baht, so we were no worse off if we didn't have to walk all the way back to the market. So I'm just going to do, it kind of goes a bit against the CSP vibe, but I'm just going to do a slight bit of research on how to open it and eat it, because if I do this wrong it could cost me dearly. So I should return when I know how to dissect the beast. Okay, so we are now preparing our durian. Right. Fuck you. Okay, so we are now preparing our durian, and it's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Spikes are bloody sharp. So I have to cut round the seam each side and then pull it apart after. Having researched this, it's yeah, not the easy. Well, it looked a lot easier than it appears to be on the video. To be honest, I'm a little bit on the scared side, because one flavour description said garlic flavoured custard, which I suppose could work, but it's not setting the world on fire, is it? Let's get this beast open and get the rest of it thrown away, because it'll probably stink that flat out if I leave it in the main dustbin here. Okay, after my surgical durian dissection, this is what we're left with. There was a bit left in it when I threw it away, but my hands are like Swiss cheese now, so I'd had enough of carving it up. So, let's see what it tastes like. Garlicky custard, I don't know. There is a kind of pungent aroma coming off it, which I can't quite make my mind up about, but let's go in and try the bugger. Yeah, it's that kind of, it's quite sweet to the palate, but as it starts to slide down your throat, you kind of get that rather pungent, almost oniony, garlicky kind of aroma coming back up your nose, which kind of confuses your brain a bit. Is it sweet? Is it savoury? What the hell is it? But it's not absolutely disgusting. It wasn't turning me stomach in knots or anything. It's not quite the chewing on a pharaoh's ball sack experience I thought it was going to be, but would I pay £8 to do it again? Probably not. I would say if you do want to give it a go, buy it prepared in the supermarket or get the guy at the market to cut it up for you, because that's the most difficult bit. The juice coming off it now is actually stinging the cuts on my hands from when I'm picking it up. But as I say, it's worth a go. You might like it. It's not an absolute vomit experience, but as I say, everyone's different, so you've just got to make your own mind up. So I'm going to leave you with a little CSP public information verse. Chang before bed. Keep a clear head. If you're still on the piss past midnight, you're dead. Durian waits till the morning light, but only if your liver's feeling alright. Water's your mate, so hydrate or bail, 'cause sulphur and booze make digestion fail. So finish your beer, then sleep like a monk, or your stomach might turn into fermented junk. Wait 10 hours, be wise not brave, or you'll fart like a demon and sweat like a slave. Beer and durian can coexist, but get the timing wrong and you're on a blacklist. So yeah guys, if you just give it 8 to 10 hours before or after you've eaten it, you should be absolutely fine. Hope you enjoyed that. See you soon. Bye now.